Time for a change. B. Listen to how Luis, Celine, and Diana have changed in the last 5 years. Why did they decide to change? Complete the chart.
Well, I guess the biggest change in my life over the last 5 years is that I got married. I used to be single, and now I'm not. I used to enjoy going out with friends every weekend. I was a lot more sociable. Now I'm more of a homebody. I like to stay at home, watch TV, that kind of thing. It's not so bad. I guess you can say that I grew up. I was tired of going out all the time and ready to settle down and start a family.
For me, the change has been with my work. I used to work in a large company. I worked in their corporate headquarters downtown, accounting department. It was a great job, good money, decent benefits. When I first started at that company, I was very young and very ambitious. But after a while, I got tired of it. I was so unhappy there, and the commute was killing me. But one evening, 2 years ago, I attended a seminar on working for yourself, being self-employed and starting your own company. So I quit my job and gave it a try. It was scary at first, but after a little while, I could see it was going to work out just fine for me. I couldn't be happier.
Gosh, 5 years ago, I was a completely different person. You wouldn't have recognized me if you'd seen me then. I talk a lot now, but I was more reserved then, and I hardly exercised at all. I never played any sports and rarely spent time outside. I was in terrible shape and worried about my health. But all that changed when I met my friend Judy. See, she convinced me to start slowly, by walking every morning before work and swimming twice a week. Well, now I spend most of my free time outside, hiking, swimming when the weather's good, playing tennis or racquetball, those kinds of things. I'm in pretty good shape now and feeling wonderful.
Page 4. 5. Time for a change. C. Listen again. What does each person still want to change?
Well, my wife is always saying that I'm not very good with money, not practical at all. She's always teasing me about my spending habits, but she's right. When I see something I want, I just go and buy it, even if it is something I don't really need. I guess I waste a lot of our money. We're expecting our first child in December, and now that there's going to be 3 of us, well, I think I do need to be more careful.
Working at home has been a real struggle. It's been a lot harder than I imagined. I needed to be more organized, that's for sure. So I've decided to hire a part-time secretary. Someone who can come in a couple of times a week and help out with the phones, the filing, and just clean up in general. I'm so busy that sometimes I kind of let things get out of hand. The office gets really messy. I sure could use some help.
Well, I started mountain climbing a 1.5 years ago, and I just love it. Well, the next step for me is to concentrate on that sport and see where I can go with it. I'd love to someday, say 5 or 10 years from now, go mountain climbing in the Himalayas. They have some of the highest and most beautiful mountains in the world, and that would be a real adventure. But before I do anything like that, I have to practice, and I have to get stronger, mentally as well as physically.